Your husband's 5'10". You don't think I'm 5'10"?
He's like a little bit taller.
We had a tape measure here. I'd bring it out, but I don't have one.
I don't have one either, which is a shame. But because
really.
I am joined by, I don't even need to give an introduction. It's Orange Cassidy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I'm doing good. I've been here for a week, so I've adjusted.
What have you been doing in that week?
Going to Taylor Swift concert.
I was going to ask. I did spot the wristbands.
Well, I wear these around all the time, and then at Taylor Swift, I actually did give people. I did change them. So this fan gave me this one in Cardiff on Wednesday for Dynamite, and then this one was made by a fan, the conglomeration one.
Okay.
And then these two I sell on the shop AEW, so I give those away. But Taylor Swift was.
What night did you go to see? Because I know that she did
Tuesday.
So
the last one.
So you got to see Florence and the Machine.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
Which is incredible.
I'm not standing here very jealous of you right now that you got to see Florence.
When I told people that I saw Florence and the Machine was the one that came out, they were like, "What?" So yeah, I saw it. And Paramore. Paramore was pretty fucking sweet.
Paramore were amazing. The fact that people got to see them as an opening act.
Opener.
And you also got to see Ray, who is like a really prominent...
So I was classic Orange Cassidy. I was late, so I didn't get to see Ray. But no, it was a great show.
Like, have you taken a picture by the Swifty Steps, which are nearby?
No, because there was a line to take a picture of it. And here's another thing you can add to the things that Orange Cassidy does not like. It's lines.
Yeah.
Or queues, as you would like to say.
Well, I feel like you're talking to someone who's kind of like used to being in queues. Like, we're the sort of country where you queue 14 hours to see a dead body.
Yeah. The U.S. has to, I'm from Philadelphia, so people stand in a big, long queue to see a cracked bell. So,
I was in Philadelphia recently. I feel like I have to ask about the food situation in there because I went to Reading Terminal Market and I thought, what is going on with this food? You
didn't like it?
No, I actually hated the food in Reading Terminal Market.
But it's such a wide array of food.
But it was everything was greasy and not
you went to the wrong places in Reading Terminal Market.
I feel like I now need you to tell me, where should I have gone in Reading Terminal Market?
Well, you should have just started with if you don't like any of that greasy stuff, go to the pastries and there was delicious pastries and bakeries.
Bakeries, yeah. And I just feel like I went to the wrong places. So I feel like you need to help me redeem Philly food. Why is Philly food good?
Oh, I don't think it's good.
Okay.
It's just, their claim to fame is the
cheesesteak
meat chopped up with cheese on it in a loaf of bread. I don't know. It's which I do love a cheesesteak. No, there's no. What else is Philly? Cheesesteak, really. That's it.
Food wise, it's just a cheesesteak. So you we're obviously on this topic of food. Have you tried any UK food out here?
Yeah, I love a good. Here's another thing you can add to the list of stuff that Orange Cassidy likes. I don't know why I'm referring to myself in the third person. I love a pie, like a chicken pot pie.
Okay.
And I got a couple meat pies here. Mm-hmm. It was like beef and
steak and ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a treat. And then, if you give me something with a little pie crust on top, I'll take it down.
Is that very savory and sweet then in that case?
Yes, all of it.
And with a pie, do you have with mash? Or how do you navigate the pie situation? It can't just be a pie by itself, surely.
Right. So when you say, so the pie that I had the other night had a side of mashed potatoes that we were talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what just smash that, mix it up.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything England food-wise that you've not liked?
No. You'll have really good Indian food here. It's really, really nice. It tastes great. And I do love a good English breakfast.
Okay.
Because beans is a food group that we don't eat with our breakfast, which we should.
I feel like you should, and I feel like Mercedes' money got taken to a Weatherspoons for breakfast, and her food looked pitiful. So, what is your full?
Wait, what did she get? What?
She got a full English, which was a straggly bit of bacon, a couple of mushrooms, a fried egg, and I think there was a hash brown on it. It looked the worst thing I've ever seen. So, what does a full English look like in your ideal world?
Oh, it's got to have what do you call it? The ham or the bacon?
Bacon.
Yeah. And then beans, tomato, and then eggs. Right? You put eggs on there.
Do you have fried or scrambled?
I like fried.
Okay.
Just because you can then take a piece of toast and you can slop it up. You're making me really hungry right now.
And like, is there anywhere in particular where you go and get your full English, or is it just wherever they have it?
Yeah, wherever. I don't really know the good spots, so
I feel like I need to like enlighten you about Toby Carvery, where they have an all-you-can. It's an all-you-can-eat full English.
I think I went there.
Okay.
I think I think my good friend Trent Seven took me to that.
Okay, because I was going to say you have been out here a lot. Yeah. You started Fight Club Pro a lot out here. Like, do you have any fond memories from being out in the UK?
Yeah, I mean, this was one of those places that Fight Club Pro especially were like, yeah, we want Orange Cassidy to come, and it was the first time a company outside the U.S. because there was only a few companies in the U.S. that were actually let me do anything. Beyond Wrestling was really, really nice to me and they gave me, I mean, I learned, I mean, Orange Cassidy, I feel was like I grew up in Beyond Wrestling. I think that was a great place for me to stretch my legs. And there's probably another place I should be saying, but I'm not, because they really did help me out, but I can't think right now. But Beyond Wrestling, but no, here Fight Club was like, oh no, we want Orange Cassidy, and let me do my thing, which I think was awesome. And I get the fans are so, I love the UK fans. They're great, and they were great in Cardiff too. They were great in Wales. So.
And like, obviously you're coming into All In. You've got your match coming up. Like, how are you feeling going into that match?
Well, I feel a lot different than I did last year, standing in this room talking about the match, because the Steam Stampede we know is
that was wild.
You know, I mean, and then this year, like, the more I talk about it and the more I actually have to think about the matches, this is also unpredictable. It's great for the fans because you don't know who's going to come out. You don't know who's going to be next. You don't know if it's going to even get to the full 21 people, because the match could end at any time. So that's why I'm number one. So, you know, I'm sorry if I just beat the second person and the match is over. I apologize, but that's what I fought my good friend Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong over, is to get this number one spot, because it is the best spot to have. It's either that's the strategies, right? Should I give away my strategies this early? Whatever.
I don't know. Like, I mean, you could do it on Fightful, and we can have it as like headlines and stuff.
Okay. Either I end it as fast as possible, or I try to have everybody wear themselves out. But I have that option because I'm number one.
Yeah, I mean, like, you do have you have the advantage of being able to pick whenever you can go. I feel like you should go with like wear everyone out. I feel like that would be.
It'd be better for the fans. Then you can see these people come out.
And like, there's obviously surprises.
Yeah, and I really don't know who's going to be in it.
Okay. Who would you like in it?
No one. So I don't have to fight anybody.
Well, if you had no choice, if Mariah May had the heel to your head and you had no choice but to pick people, who would you pick? 3 people you would like to see in this match.
Stokely Hathaway.
Yeah.
Maybe Chuck Taylor.
Yep.
And then Jeff Jarrett. So I had to bring this up.
Go ahead.
I've done a couple of these already so far today, and I'm gonna tell it's gonna come up in every single interview, and I'm gonna say it. After the show we had in Cardiff, it was a long bus ride back. So AEW got everybody Nando's, as one should, which is great. When I got on the bus, because I was late as usual, there was no Nando's left. So I didn't have any Nando's, but Jeff Jarrett gave me his Nando's.
Wow.
And I want everybody to know that Jeff Jarrett is an icon and a hero.
So I feel like I need to explain from a British perspective, like Nando's is like iconic. Mm-hmm. So the fact that someone, let alone Jeff Jarrett, is giving up his Nando's.
He walked over and he's like, here you go, see? And I was like, Jeff.
Like, what was the order that you ended up having?
What
did you end up having? Yeah.
Oh, it was like a wrap. It was like a lemon. What is it? Lemon and herb chicken wrap. It's awesome. It's great.
Okay.
It's great.
I feel like I need to enlighten you about the Pheno Pitta, and that should be what you get next.
So this was just like, it was just what Jeff had available,
right?
Which I appreciate. But I've been to Nando's before, and I just go straight. chicken, rice. I don't like. But you said what is it?
A Fino pita, and it's got like chicken thighs. You get the halloumi in there as well, and you get like caramelized onion chutney. It's
I'm into it.
like changes life.
There's one over across the street. I'm into
There
it.
is. I'm probably going after this anyway. So
Perfect.
on that note, because I'm now starving thanks
Me
to you.
too. Yeah.
On that note, make sure you watch AEW All In this weekend. Orange Cassidy in the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royale.
Yeah, let's make that the headline. Jeff Jarrett gives Orange Cassidy his Nando's because he's a nice person.
I will make sure that's the headline. So thank you very much
Great.
for your time.
Thank you.
I'm going to do a speed run of why you should get nordvpn.com/Fightful. Listen to all your favorites abroad when you're traveling. You can shield your data from snoops and criminals, especially on that public Wi-Fi, airport, coffee shop, venue, hotel. You can also get the Nord Password Manager in case you're always forgetting your password. It's available on all your devices and operating systems, whether it be TV, phone, laptop, desktop, whatever. You can even put it on your router. They also have the file encryption tool to help protect that. 24/7 tech support, so in case you don't know how to use it, they'll help teach you how to use it. It's the fastest VPN on the planet. You can change your virtual location with just one click. Maybe the game's blacked out, you want to get pay-per-views at other prices. NordVPN.com/Fightful has all of that, and there's always a great deal going on there, but here's the best deal. 30-day money-back guarantee in case you don't like it, but you're gonna. NordVPN.com/Fightful.